We're live. Yep,
Yay,
live. It
we're
says
live. Awesome. Yay. Welcome, everyone. It's so awesome to be here with you, and more even awesome to be here with Alissa Rae Hill, who is a movement expert, an amazingly fun lady, and someone that I've been following for a while now, and I've had the amazing opportunity to do her programs, her online movement programs, which I adored. So, Alyssa, welcome and tell us about you. What's going
Hey.
on? What are you about? And when was the last time you wore a fake mustache? Most importantly.
My favorite thing is that you're like, "What's up?" And when's the last time you wore a fake mustache?
You know.
I love it. I actually have worn a fake mustache in my life. Maybe 6 or 7 years ago, I was invited to a party in the woods. I have friends that have this like amazing piece of land that they've built their own stage and all this stuff, and they have themed parties one a year. And it was a mustache party, and they actually had like felt mustaches that you can wear, and it was hilarious. And I chose the kind that I think it's called a Fu Manchu. It like curls up. I like spirals, so it had this spirally edge. And I think I looked oddly good. Like it was like one of those things where it was like it actually worked, and it was scary how much it could have worked, you know?
Yeah.
But that was really fun. They also had like instead of masquerade masks on a stick, they had mustaches on a stick. That was
Amazing.
pretty cute too. So that's the last time I wore a mustache. And I teach online fitness programs for women specifically, but men have taken my programs too. I am just about loving, like watching and experiencing and witnessing people fall in love with themselves and have fun with a workout versus feel like, oh, it's just one more thing I have to do because if I do it, that means I'm healthy. So just kind of like going a different route as far as finding a deeper connection with yourself. So if I'm going to make it short, that's my answer.
Amazing. I love that. I love that. I really love that you are about, it's not about like, oh, getting skinny or fitting into a certain clothes. It's about actually like feeling good in your body, and working out does feel good.
Hmm.
So,
Yeah, yeah.
what's your favorite color Play-Doh? Just
My
one.
favorite color Play-Doh, I like the like turquoise bluish green one. I never know if turquoise is green or blue, but that like it's almost neon, but not quite. And I really like the way Play-Doh feels when you press it into your chin. You know that kind of like salty feeling? Like I can feel it right now. Like I used to
Why
do that a lot.
why do you press
Try it.
Play-Doh into your chin? Like what has
Because
you
you can feel the salt like go into your chin. You have to try it.
I'm gonna try it. I'm totally gonna try it.
Mhm. Mhm.
Um, so what led you to start a business and want to offer programs online? Like, I know a lot of people think, oh, working out online, that might be different. Tell me more about that.
So I guess I'm kind of one of those people that like gets tired of hearing excuses, right? So like I would have clients or friends or family members be like, "Oh, I would love to take your class. It sounds so awesome, but I can't find childcare. The time doesn't work for me. Blah 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 blah." And I was like, "How can I like arrive and meet this person where they are right now and offer them something that they can't say no to? Like I take away at least one excuse." And I was like, well, my sister lives in Colorado, so it was like, if I want my sister to come to my class, how am I going to make that work? Oh, I could do a class online. And so I actually started making like videos for people where it's just like me doing one video just for them. And it would be like a personalized workout. And then I was like, how can I reach more people? Because this is kind of taking a lot of time and effort. And so then I designed workouts that are online now. So more people from all over can come. And it's really fun to go like, this one workout video, people in like 8 countries are working out to in their time. And it just feels really good to know that I can help someone kind of carve out a little space for themselves to be with themselves and move. Does that answer your question?
Totally. That's awesome. That's so awesome. I really get and hear and feel your commitment to reaching as many people as possible and making it easy to just move your body.
Yeah.
Um, So kittens or puppies? Do you have a
Kitten,
breed?
kittens. Absolutely, hands down. Although puppy breath is kind of growing on me, to be honest.
Aw. Do you have pets?
I have a cat.
Awesome. So I know that you have a particular online workout right now I've seen it online. I've seen things popping up. Tell us more about that. What's going on with that? What's the name of it? How can people find out about it?
Yeah, so right now the program is called Shed the Stress. So it's an online fitness program, and there's 3 different layers within that program. So there's just the basic layer that I call the cake, and it's just an ongoing workout. The videos change every 10 to 12 days, so you're getting, in a month's time, you're getting like 5 different videos. And then if you go to the next layer, which is the frosting, you're getting that program, which is the workout, but then you're also getting like group kind of coaching and support. So it's like we all together have a video call like this, and we check in, and then I give a little bit of tips and feedback, and like, oh, what about you trying this, or whatever, and we do a little bit of movement within that and some like expression work. So sometimes people naturally want to weave in some more of their own personal, I'm going to say issues, but I mean it with the most love. Like, it's not like bring your baggage. It's like, we're human. We have issues. It's like something happened. Like, I can't get my computer to work and I can't find Allison. I want to bring this frustration to my workout so that I can feel more at ease in my life. It's about being real. So that's the frosting layer. And then the cherry on top is like the premium package. So it's for the dedicated woman who really wants to go for it, and there's more one-on-one me and you kind of time. And with all my packages, you get what I call sprinkles and whipped cream. So it's like you're always going to get free goodies and extras no matter what layer you're on.
Wow, I love that. I love the concept. Like, I'm just thinking about it, and I'm like, I want some of that. I want some frosting and sprinkles. Awesome.
Yeah.
Cool. And then is it like ongoing? Can people pop in anytime, or is there a particular date this is starting where it's, finalized?
Right. So you can always join and jump on in to the cake. And also with the cherry on top, you can kind of jump in when you want. With the frosting right now, I'm running it as like it has a start and an end on a monthly kind of a basis, so that the container, the group, the circle of respect, I'm calling it, grows within each time. So that there's some continuity, and it's like, oh, I know these people, and they're going to be here next week, and then, they're welcome to continue on, and new people can then join at a certain point. And so, yeah, we're kind of just playing with that and getting maybe more feedback and seeing if there's a better way to run that. But that's how it's going right now, and it's going good.
I love it. I love it. Okay, and so tell me your favorite animal. I know you said kittens before, but do you have like one that's like trumpeting kittens?
Well, I like elephants. I really like elephants for a lot of different reasons. I like that they're, have you ever heard the story of like 3 blind men touching an elephant? And they're all touching a different part of the elephant. Like, one's like rubbing its leg, one's rubbing its trunk, one's touching its ear. And they're all trying to describe to each other, and they're all blind, but they're all trying to describe to each other what this animal looks like. And they all have a completely different picture. And it's kind of like life and perspective, and like where you're standing and where you're looking and what you're specifically touching, even though it might be the exact same thing, is totally different from the person standing 2 feet from you. So that's one of the reasons I like elephants, but I like how their trunk is. I think they're cute.
They really are cute.
And they purr. They purr. They make a vibration sound that's like a purr that we can't really hear as humans, but I think that's also really cool to know about them.
That is cool. I did not know that about elephants. I was in India
Cool
last
facts
summer.
about elephants.
Yeah, I saw an elephant in India last summer, very close, but I didn't obviously hear them purring, I guess, because Can't
Yeah.
remember.
Did
But
you
they are majestic.
did you touch it?
No, it was a temple elephant.
Wow.
So, it was so they only like the people that care for the elephants could touch it, but it actually walked like maybe 2 feet in front of me at this amazing temple ceremony, and it actually went up the stairs into the temple. It was crazy. It was like so cool. Yeah,
Cool.
someone
Wish I
actually
could
was
touch
sitting on
you.
top of the elephant. It was Krishna's birthday, so it was a big celebration, and everyone was dressed as like Krishna, and actually had like a little boy as Krishna sitting on the elephant riding into the temple. It was like, yeah, otherworldly, amazingly beautiful.
I bet. That sounds awesome.
Yeah, I'll have to show you the video. I took a video of it, so I'll have to share it with you at some point because it was.
That is awesome.
So, what else? Like, what else do you want to share about your program or your life? I know that you have a daughter. How does she inspire you in movement and then also in your movement programs that you create? Do you find that you have a lot of moms or, people that also have kids that are working out with you?
I do. I do. And it's fun to like, especially like in the group situation, to like have these women kind of share their ideas about like what they're doing with their kids during their workout and what's really working for them. And you know, I love that kind of, I'm setting this like space together, and then all of a sudden there's this whole other community that emerges within it, and it's just like, I just love it. But my daughter, we like to dance together. We often have dance parties in the living room, and that's really fun. She's actually quite the little dancer. It's really cute. And for me, being a mom has its total fun moments, and it also has its totally challenging moments. And so again, like I feel like I'm always kind of going back in this like figure eight, like ebb and flow just of life and in general. So it's like, how can my joy, like while I'm working out, one of my like intentions or movements, it's like, how can my joy also influence my frustration, and how can they dance together in a way that feels nourishing to me? Because like so often we're told like, oh, don't feel that frustration, or don't, like, you should only feel the joy. And I do believe that the kind of grit of it all is what makes the beauty. And so there's kind of a esoteric roundabout answer to say that I often use content just in my experience with her to influence, she is part of my life, so it does definitely influence how I teach and who I am, and vice versa. Me moving my body and the things I can experience in my body, it's like, oh yeah, remember how relaxed you felt after you did that? Can you bring a little bit of that relaxation into this moment where she's feeling sadness or pain, and all I want to do is run away because it's scary to feel pain? Or can I just be with her and just open up and be like, yeah, humans, we feel pain, So there's a whole dance.
That's beautiful. That's really beautiful. Tell me more about, I know as someone that loves to move my body and work out, I love all that. And also, being someone that has a business, I have a life, I'm busy. The times where it's hardest is when I hit that, almost like I get so stressed out, I've kind of gone beyond like just stress. What kinds of tips or tools do you give your clients, or in your group programs do you share for that moment, when you've kind of like gone beyond the stress and the last thing you want to do is move, but you know in like the back of your mind, like, oh, it'd be so good if I could, but it's almost like fighting that resistance. How do you help your clients work through that kind of situation?
So I guess I'd say a couple things. I'd say, yes, I know that place. I tell people 20 minutes a day is all you need to really move your body, work out, get in touch. And the more often you're setting that as a 20 minutes, even if it's like, okay, for 20 minutes, I, turned on some music and moved around, or I went for a walk without my phone, without something playing in my ears, just me and my body, and we're going. And the more often you get into that practice of just giving yourself that 20 minutes, the less often you get to that overwhelmed stress place. It's like anything, practicing getting anything into a routine takes a little bit of practice and a little bit of time, but the accumulation of that 20 minutes gives you that space and that kind of extra pad. And then I also tell people to schedule when they're going to, especially in the beginning, scheduling when you're going to work out. It takes 5 times of doing something to create a pattern. So if you can get kind of over the hump of that 5, you can get there. And when you're in that overwhelm of, oh my gosh, I'm so stressed, I don't know what to do, I should probably work out, but I have to do this and this and this and this and this and this and just stop. It's like you have to force yourself to stop, and that's probably the hardest thing. It's like I can sit here and say it and be like, oh yeah, it's so easy, you just stop. It's not easy, and it's really hard. And it's like, set a timer. I love a timer, like just a kitchen timer. It's like, set a timer for 2 minutes. Stop doing what you're doing. Go and lay down somewhere and just like feel your heart beating, or just try to breathe slowly. Do something that doesn't require anything outside of you for just a few minutes. And just let that kind of, again, nourish you and bring you back to your place. And if you're someone who really just needs to do something, you could just like tap, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right on your face, just one hand in the other hand. And especially on your brain, but on, alternate sides of your body. You can do it here, you could do it on your arms. But it helps your brain actually rewire itself so that it crosses the corpus callosum and gets more balanced left and right sides. So that was a big mouthful of an answer, but hopefully.
That's so helpful. Yeah, so helpful. It is, like you said, it's the hardest thing sometimes just to stop. But
yeah.
You can't really, what is that quote where it's like you can't create a solution out of the mindset that created that problem? Like it's or like a new solution. Yeah, it's just not going to happen.
It's true. And it's true, but in the moment, when you're in that moment, it's like, of course I can figure it out. Yeah. I've got to. Yeah.
Totally. Oh, yeah. My mind is always like, can totally handle this. I can do this. And it's like, no. Okay. Yeah. Stop, drop, and roll. Stop, drop, and tap.
That's cute. I want you to read the sign that says that. That would be really cute. Stop, drop, and tap.
So if you could travel anywhere in the world, do you like to travel? Are you a traveler?
I do like to travel.
Yeah. What is a recent place that you've traveled to that you really loved, and what was magical about it?
Well, I will say I'm going to have to wrap up our interview really soon.
Okay.
But my favorite place that I've traveled, well, recently I haven't really traveled that far, but I had a really nice vacation last summer. We went to this ranch called A.Rae in Wyoming, and it was awesome. It was awesome. We could ride horses. There's all sorts of organized kind of activities. It was like camp for grown-ups, which is something that I love, and I know that you're talking about doing more and more of. And it's like, it wasn't all that I wanted. Like, there wasn't as much like fun, playful things, but you know how you can just make it playful on your own. So of course that's what I did. But it was that fun, like, there's nothing to do except be here. And it was a nice reminder and a nice place to just chill.
Amazing. Alissa, it was so wonderful connecting with you. And
thank you so much for your patience and just jumping on and wanting to do this with me.
Of course. What a pleasure. And to everyone out there, if you're listening, please, please, please check out Alissa Rae Hill online. Check out her programs, her amazing online programs. She really creates a compassionate, fun, playful, anything is possible kind of space when it comes to working out, finding time to work out, and really enjoying the process. So I really hope you check her out. And
yeah, you can come to alissarae.com. So it's ALISSARAE.com.
Yeah, and we have that over in the group chat at the top of the group chat, but if you want to type that again. Yeah. Yay.
Yay, and Allison, thank you so much.
You're welcome. Take
Yes.
care.
All right. You too. Okay.
Bye.
Bye.